it was important. It needed to be done.
Sitting in front of a House subcommittee, this local woman shares her story of human trafficking and what needs to be changed to help survivors. After the Local 4 defenders profiled the story of a Metro Detroiter who was trafficked at the age of 23, escaped, and then she was charged with prostitution, local lawmakers called her to Lansing to hear more of her story.
Local 4 defender Karen Drew followed her there as the survivor took on lawmakers pleading for a change in law so victims will no longer be charged in these crimes.
She was 23 years old when she was held in a local motel, trafficked for 5 days. The 4.0 college student had just left a drug rehab. She thought she met people she could trust. She was wrong.
I just can't believe that I've come this far and that my journey has taken me to this point.
Local 4 defender Camera's role as Lee made a trip she never expected to make, an invitation to talk to a House subcommittee in Lansing about her case.
I was charged with prostitution when I had escaped.
Lee's story is a common one. According to a recent study by the Polaris Project, nearly 91% of human trafficking survivor respondents reported having been arrested.
In the impact of, just being trafficked and then feeling like nobody's hearing you and like nobody was there for you to help you. It's really horrific.
Representative Mary Whiteford is heading the committee and wants to see changes to clear or expunge records of human trafficking victims, as well as stop them from being charged in the first place.
We need to make sure that judges have the proper tools in their belt so when they're faced with somebody who has done some of these crimes and we realize that they were exploited and victims themselves.
Human trafficking survivors have deep legal needs.
Also at the hearing, Nate Naper from the Joseph Project. He runs a nonprofit to offer free legal services to human trafficking survivors. The nonprofit helped Lee clear her
She took a negative experience, something that she didn't deserve, an unjust charge on her record. She fought for an expungement of that charge, and now she's at the state capitol using her voice to do something good.
From locked in a motel and charged with a crime to speaking at the Capitol, a true story of surviving, a day Lee will never forget.
I don't want other women and survivors to have to go through what I went through. And I think that if, they're provided with a little bit more hope, then hopefully they'll see that there is something to live for and that there is a better life for them.
Representative Whiteford says there is a lot of work ahead. Besides working to prevent human trafficking victims from being charged in a crime, there's a huge need for housing services for trafficking victims, and that too needs to be addressed. I'll be following the developments in Lansing, and we'll keep you updated. Karen Drew, Local 4 Defenders.
Okay, thank you, Karen. And Representative Whiteford is hoping to have something more specific in regards to human trafficking expungement laws in front of lawmakers to vote on in about 2 months.